Okay. Holy fuck. I am terrified today. Oh my god. I genuinely am scared for this fight. This fight is terrifying. This is probably the hardest fight I've ever had to calc. Harder than Shelly for sure. Harder than Bridge Rival. Holy fuck. Bridge Rival I kind of had a Mick box for. Shelly, I went in accepting some risk, but this time we're dealing with Goltress. Okay. Before we start, we have to make a few investments. Because not only will this be the hardest fight I've cooked, this is also going to be the most expensive fight that I've cooked. And previously, the most expensive section I've had was either Watson split or Flan split. In Watson Split, we scaled Togedemaru U-Turn and Mamoswine High Horsepower. In Flan Split, we scaled Talonflame Speed and Lycanroc Sucker Punch. We also used a Candy on Lycanroc and a Candy on Crook. So this is easily going to be the most expensive singular fight this entire run for us. At least until we get to like Pyre Tiger Maxi. But like hopefully we get to Pyre Tiger Maxi, right? Let's get the team together. I cooked up a really weird team for this. But the consensus, I can't fucking speak. The verdict is that I probably made the best possible line I could out of my guys. Because I don't have a Tyranitar. Because Goltress is just a little piece of shit. If I had Tyranitar would have been on the team. Like, that would have solved our Goltress. I don't have a Guts Hariyama to kill the Melmetal. That's just not happening. And Guts Obstagoon is not being used at all. So who's coming to Lily Cove Rifle? The entire reason I picked Vivillon, that's who's coming to Lily Cove Rival for sure. Lunaria, our newly acquired Vivillon, guaranteed Vivillon, is going to be our lead for Lily Cove Rival. Shield Dust is amazing. And what's really interesting about this Vivillon was that I used a yellow Pokeblock in the Safari Zone to catch this thing so I can have a plus defense nature. This thing is not plus defense. It is far from being plus defense. But we got bailed out and got a minus special defense nature, which is good enough for us. And also, that plus special attack is putting in a lot of extra work. Our next mon is Obstagoon. Obstagoon is single-handedly one of the best Alakazam answers. Mine is especially bulky enough to take a crit Dazzling Gleam and live. After that, we have our main DPS. Mamoswine is the only Pokemon that I have, except for Togedemaru, who is actually coming, that is amazing into Sceptile Lily Cove Rival. Because he just does so much here. And speaking of Togedemaru, we're taking our Togedemaru. Easily one of the best Melmetal chip answers. And then the last two Pokemon are a very weird Pokemon to bring. So, Goltris, the main problem with Goltris is that they're gonna flinch you and they're gonna kill you. How can you get around that? By setting up speed. So we're taking Talonflame to set up a Tailwind. And our last slot is Lantern. The one who lived Draco, by the way. He ate a Draco, dodged a crit, and let us get through the sand fight right before this. So I am so glad that I greeted this guy. The fact that I was able to greet this guy is crazy. Because now he's actually able to be used on this fight. And we just gotta level up a few Pokemon. So Vivillon learns nothing new. You gotta go all the way 73. Level Law to 73. Lantern has some cool calcs into Ape LCR as well. Yo, for real? That's nice. Level up Law to 73. How we doing? We're about to run LCR. We just gotta make a few investments. Speaking of investments, here's investment number 1. I said this was gonna be the most expensive fight I've ever done. For the first investment, we are leveling Talonflame to level 74. That is investment number 1. For our second investment, we have to scale a stat. We are going to maximize Vivillon's defense nature. Vivillon's defense IV. Let me just check my notes. Vivillon defense skill, yes. And for our last scale, for our last investment, we are maximizing Mamoswine's attack. Perfect. Perfect. What a fucking guy. That was 12 before. Now let's get our items together. We need a sharp beak on our Vivillon. Where is the sharp beak? We need a citrus berry on Momo. A citrus berry on Law. Citrus berry on Lantern. Sharpie, Acrobatics, Talonflame. Nah, for real, that's definitely what I'm sending. And then we need a Life Orb on Jack. We are not putting an item on our Talonflame. So you might know what's gonna happen to him today. Okay. We need to just do our pre-damage now. Let me open up scripting. Pre-damage 1 to 183, right? Yo, what up, Moondrop? I'm doing good. Little nervous, but... Right. Lunaria, defense scale, 183 HP. With Sharp Beak. Citrus Obstagoon, full HP. Life Orb, full HP, 31 attack, Mamoswine. Level 73 Togedemaru. Level 74 Talonflame. Full HP Citrus Berry Lantern. Okay. Vivillon is the only pre-damage we need for this fight. Okay. It's time to start. Enough stalling here. I just noticed the title. You think this fight is harder than Penguin Bridge? Seeing how I had a Mick Floatzel for Penguin Bridge rival, and Goltris is like the hardest Pokemon to answer at this point, because there's only like two solid answers, both of which I don't have, that being Hammy or Tyranitar, so that's pretty rough. And Floatzel just made my bridge rival so fucking free. Other than, of course, him critting Lucario on the turn he didn't want to. Found this to be the easiest. This was easier than your Recycling Road? Oh yeah, I had Hammy and Mega Altara. There you go. I have none of those guys. So... here we go. As soon as I say yes, that's it. We send it. Let's do this! Wait, hold on. I am leading Vivillon, right? Yes, okay. Let's do this! Lily Cove rival! So, no pre-status in Goon? Nah, we do not need pre-status on Goon. Goon, if they were actually burned, they would fucking die. So, Garchomp outspeeds my Vivillon. But because I am minus special defense and I scaled my defense stat, Garchomp never sees a kill with Dual Chop here. He only ever sees a kill with Fire Blast. And I'm a little bit below Fire Blast range for a later part of this fight. So I'm simply just gonna click Powder 5 times. Powder does 25%, but because Garchomp is an odd amount of HP, this is gonna take more than 4 turns. So he hurts himself with Fire Blast, and we just keep using Powder. They will never not see Powder. Well, they'll never see Powder coming. They always see Fire Blast killing. This is literally the only reason why Vivillon is a Safari Zone encounter, by the way. Alright, one more Powder after this. And that's the last Powder. Garchomp down. Powder is such a funny move. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, this is why we need the defense skill. So, I didn't need the defense skill to not bait Garchomp Dual Chop. I was already baiting Garchomp Fire Blast. But I need to go lower than the min roll of Fire Blast. I need to go to the min roll of Psychic. So Alakazam only ever sees Fast Kill Psychic here. This is why I need the defense scale so I can actually go lower than Fire Blast. Because the difference between my previous defense, which was 8, and now 31, was a 10% difference, which is quite a bit and allows me to get in Alakazam. So on Alakazam, we switch in Momo because it's a guaranteed Psychic. And I did not pre-status Momo because if I was burned, if I were to take a crit Dazzling Gleam, I would just die. I would just die after I switch in. So there's no point in doing that. Right now, Alakazam is going to go for Dazzling Gleam. They can also go for Nasty Plot. If they go for Nasty Plot, that is amazing. If they go for Dazzling Gleam, there are only a few rolls of crit that don't kill. Crit never kills. But there's a few rolls of crit which can throw this line a little wacky. So we're gonna send a knockoff. Alakazam used Dazzling Gleam, okay. No crit, perfect, okay. So we knock off Alakazam, drop him to Sash. And now Alakazam has to go for a killing move. So we're just gonna go click Sucker Punch. Alakazam down. So now, we always bait in Machamp because Machamp sees slow kill. Machamp sees slow kill Dynamic Punch. This should never be Goltras. Perfect. Machamp is going to click Dynamic Punch. And on Dynamic Punch, we can switch to our Vivillon. And because our Vivillon is Shield Dust, we never get confused on the switch. And that does fucking nothing. And because this Machamp is no guard, Sharp Beak Hurricane with my plus special attack nature is a guaranteed kill. Reminder that Goon used to get Obstruct instead of Protect. Yeah, that would have been nice to have. Anyways, Hurricane kills. This can't miss because he's no guard. And now we're up to the scariest part of this fight. It's Goltras time. So, Goltras right now sees a random move killing. Heat Wave, Hurricane, and even Fiery Wrath all have kills. All have killing rolls on Lunaria. Because I'm my special defense. So what we're going to do, we're hard swapping into Senor Pink. Senor Pink is the only Pokemon that can take all three. They go for Heat Wave, that's good. Bonus HP is nice. They crit me, which is whatever. But now, the only move I bait is Fiery Wrath. That is the highest damage this Moltres has against Lanturn. Should have powdered SMH. Nah, for real. So on Fiery Wrath, we are going to switch into Talonflame. Talonflame is minus special defense. He is very low special defense. But that's why we candied. What the candy does is the candy allows us to take guaranteed crit Fiery Wrath. So we switch in Marco on the Fiery Wrath. We couldn't get in on Hurricane. We just couldn't get in on Hurricane. We had to get in on Fiery Wrath or Heat Wave. And now, Talonflame, you've been fucking real, dude. Talonflame was part of our 6-pack. He came with 4 attack, 5 speed. And even with those dogshit stats, he did so much. I cannot tell you how many fights have been so easy or even possible with Talonflame? This guy is absolutely insane. And Marco, I'm gonna fucking miss you. But this is the safest way we can get through LCR. Give me one last Tailwind. 07, Marco. 07. "15 deaths. But with Tailwind up, we're able to send in Big Mamo. Mamoswine with Scaled Attack and Life Orb. Ice Skull Crash is a guaranteed outspeed one-hit KO. We just fucking crit anyways. Okay. Goltrus down. Melmetal is the next to come in. Melmetal does not see Body Press doing high damage. It actually doesn't even kill. But you know it does kill? Double Iron Bash. And on Double Iron Bash, we are switching in the Togi. And we are gonna get so much Barb's Chip from this. This is 24% damage of Barb's Chip. So now we are going to Fake Out. Just for some bonus chip, it does 2%. Tailwind's out, doesn't matter. We don't need to outspeed anything anymore. We're gonna click Spiky Shield for some more chip. And then we are going to U-turn out. On Body Press, we go to Lunaria. And this is guaranteed Togido, like 40% with mostly residual damage. Hold on. I'll tell you the actual number. He did... what is that? 62... No. He did, 42% with just, that. He did 62% with just... not 62. God, I can't fucking read. That's 42%. With just, Barb's Chip, and whatever. Barb's Fake Out, U-turn, Spiky Shield. And now, on Double Iron Bash, Ice Punch, or Thunder Punch, we switch into Togi again. Just Ice Punch. We take that. Get our Arm Barb's Chip. And we eat our Citrus. So now we Fake Out. Spiky Shield. What was the plan for Ice Punch Freeze? Ice Punch Freeze literally didn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Stogie isn't killing this thing. So, after all of that, we go to Senor Pink anyways. So on this Body Press, we just switch in Senor Pink here. Which we do take, actually. And now we're either sacking Senor Pink to this Melmetal so they can potentially get a frag. Or they just go down to fucking Sceptile. Surf is the highest damaging move they have, so we're just gonna click Surf. They go for body press again. I might actually hit the kill on this. So Lantern might get a kill right before he goes down. Oh yeah, I'm sacking Lantern, by the way. Let's go, Lantern! Alright, Sceptile comes in. Regular Sceptile right now sees EQ or, what's it called? EQ or Leaf Blade, right? Yeah, and it's a guaranteed kill, too. Only thing he can't click is Dragon Claw, I believe. Yeah, he literally just can't click Dragon Claw. It's, like, almost guaranteed Leaf Blade, so we're not gonna greed that, for a potential wipe. So, Senor Pink. Lantern. You didn't come to a lot of fights. But you're a really good electric type switch-in. Thank you, Lantern. Maybe in another life. Oh, Sceptile just clicked Swords Dance for some fucking reason. I don't even have a kill range on this thing with Ice Beam. Here's Leaf Blade. So yeah, we just go down. Thank you, Lantern. And now Big Mamo comes back in. And Ice Shard kills the Sceptile. And that's the Lily Cove rifle. Jesus Christ, we lost 2 Pokemon. Base Skepti would have been a bigger issue. I don't know about that. Actually, yeah, he would have. Because I can't just Ice Shard kill him. It wasn't an ideal result, but it's what I had to do. What's the next cap? 76? Time for a Dreepy, though. Oh, fuck. True. We ripping 123 and 122? Definitely 122. 123? I don't know. All right. 07 Marco, the GOAT. One of the original 6-packs. I can't believe Rapidash lived longer than you. Holy fuck. And then Lantern. You could have been a muck. Mons that say in the box are generally living longer. Nah, you're so right. Can't believe Sabo made it further. Marco was probably the only Mon that, like, sucks to lose there. But at this point in the game, Talonflame has one job. Get in, Tailwind, and die. I'm not gonna lie. But holy, he was my GOAT, bro. My late game Talonflame did like one fight and died. Yeah, I mean, he probably set up Tailwind and died, right? It's good for the receiver fight in TNL. Doesn't do much else. Alright. Oh, but yours blitzed something in erratic weather. Alright. What's on that row? Let me check what's on 122. I'm doing Surf 122 for sure. Because that's the Dreepy. %, Crobat, 30% Noivern, 20% Honchkrow, 10% Ghastly, 10% Dreepy. Oh, Bravebird, Rally, and Ian's Cinderace after it transformed into a fighting type. Shit. That's what I did to the Cinderace in Flangem. I just clicked Acro on it. Originally, it did use the White Herb because the fighting move is Low Sweep. Oof. That's rough. Alright, so where is Empoleon? This is good for Noivern. You're probably good for Crow. And then Dreepy Ghastly, we just bring a normal type. They can't really touch me. Hey, proc Flame Body and save my Flygon W. Trying to think, who else is like good for this? Who else should be on the catching squad? I guess a PG and like fucking. I just need bulky guy. Not named Araquanid. Let's take Gyarados. All right. Let's go get this encounter. Do I have my repel on? I did. No, you're not trying it. Alright. My run might legit end up with the highest death count on the sheet. No, no way. Alright. Where's the Dreepy at? Yeah, let me just double check that it's surf table. It is surf table, okay. Where that Dreepy at? I think Dreepy's gonna be over here. I have no dupes for this route, so it kind of sucks. Hey, I turned off the repel, right? I'll take a Ghastly. I'll take a Ghastly. I mean, it's another ghost type, which is nice. It's not a Dreepy, but it's a ghost type, so... I do need another ghost type. Because Basculegion has been doing so much of the heavy lifting. What are we naming him? Oh, and you're forgetting something important? It's a dupe for Pacifilog. True. What am I forgetting that's important? This mon is a sole receiver of the Shadow Punch shooter. Feels the fucking aura. Holy shit. Hold on, I think I have a name for this guy. He really never misses with that. Alright, Gecko Moira. Add it to the fucking... Fuck. I didn't hit the Dreepy. Yo, wait, watch his shiny Dreepy. What level is it? 42. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. Save state and catch it. I'm good, dude. I'm good. To get ripped apart by perfect IVs. I'm good, dude. Alright, let's see this Ghastly. Mild nature. Oh, well, hold on. Hold on. That's pretty. That's pretty good. Plus special attack's pretty good. Pretty good still, yeah. Part exterior got you, yo. Yeah, true, true. Have you ripped Game Corner yet? Delivery guy. I don't want to do this every fucking stream. Delivery guy. I don't want to do this every stream. I don't want to do this every single stream. Okay. Should I rep 123? I think I should. What moves do you have? Did I miss anything? Okay, let me actually check to see if I missed anything on this guy. You missed Toxic and Mean Look? Oh, you gotta be shitting me, right? I just barely missed Toxic, too, yeah. Thanks. And I got a useless move in fucking Paint Split, great. Hidden power, I don't know, actually. I don't know how to check this out. I can actually just go fly, I forgot about that. Bro, missing Toxic fucking sucks. Holy. Oh yeah, we also gotta go back to Dewford, grab Sludge Bomb TM. I forgot about that. Missing Mean Look doesn't really mean anything, but that Toxic miss sucks, dude. I haven't had an actual status mon at all. Oh wait, I gotta check this thing's HP. Hidden power fire. Interesting. Not sure if that's any good, but like, I have no clue. I think I do just pull 123. I don't think there's a reason for VR split delay for that grass. This guy? No. This guy? Yeah, there it is. Alright, let's go grab our 123 encounter, I guess. It's only water types here, so... And psychic types, I guess. So, Kingdra... I have so many dupes for this route, so I'm not really concerned. Who else? Arachnid. Oh wait, I should definitely bring Legion. What the fuck am I doing? Because I'm pretty sure one of the twins, they have, what's it called? Block. Alright, let me check, the Slow Twins learn set. Slow King at level... Oh wait, they probably don't even have block anymore. Level 58. Psychic, Surf, Power Gem, block. Okay, they do have block. Slow King has block. Psychic, Surf, Safeguard, block. They both have block. Okay. So I'm gonna run Shed Shell on Empoleon. And Shed Shell on fucking Gyarados, I guess. Alright. $123. Can I actually get anything? I feel like there's trainers down there. I'm not gonna try that. Am I surfing or fishing here? I am doing Surf. Okay. It's safe. We'll go after we catch our Pokemon. We're gonna Surf. We have Gyarados and Greninja. You're duped out here, so we're guaranteed a Milo or Slow Twin. Ideally, we get Slowbro. Okay, there's the dupe. W Gyarados dupe, by the way. Alright, Milo. Cool. Milo's a cool Pokemon. Alright, I don't think this thing has a way to kill me. Level 58. Pump, Surf, Refresh, Hypnosis. Yeah, it doesn't have a way to kill me. Cool. Okay, little piece of shit. Alright, it can definitely take a Flash Cannon. I don't need to calc this out. I can definitely take a Flash Cannon. I did a lot more damage than I expected. Two, three, bruh. I think Milos should be fine. I mean, bulky water type, I don't have a shortage of those. Alright, we're naming them Boa. Can I do the full name? Boa. I can. Perfect. Alright, so apparently this is completely safe. Is there just like nothing here? Is that why? There really is nothing here. Alright, let's check out our Milotic. 60% chance for Milotic. I can't even be mad about it. It's not like Milo's a terrible Pokemon either, so. Bashful, okay, that's neutral nature. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take it. I know you really want your defense stat, but like... I'll fucking take this. Alright, well. do I even want to look at the Pyre fights yet? Especially since the first fight is a fucking double battle. Yeah, bro, I'm good. Fast Milo's pretty decent, I think, because you have faster cover, which is pretty good. See, and then we gotta hold off till we get Pyre Exterior, which we will maybe pull as Wireless or Dreepy. As Wireless, Dino, Dreepy, or Dracloak. And then we're probably pulling MHO Room 2 for a Grass type. But of course, we have to actually get through MHO. Or like fucking Pyre Tag, which is gonna be hell. That's gonna be hell. Because I have a Boomless Pyre. Pyre Tag is the gatekeeper of this run for sure. Yeah, because right now I'm looking at a Mega Audino lead for Pyre Tag. And that sounds as shit as it actually is. It's like Mega Audino clips the Hydra, right? But then what the fuck do I do after that? It's like, I need to find something that like holds Audino and probably Sirfetch'd together. Something that can be used between Sirfetch'd and Audino. Because Sirfetch'd is a great endgame Pyre cleaner. But not much after that. But not much before that, I mean. Because he has to come in first turn, Fimp kill the Sharpedo, and then CC 1v1 the, or like CC tag team the Stack Attacka. But oh well. I have a pretty good focus band hammy answer now though, so good enough one at least. Alright, we're gonna go chill in Lily Cove and then I'm gonna call it there. I've been live for an hour, it did not feel like an hour. I don't feel like cooking any more fights, so, because I cooked most of this fight yesterday. Alright. I'm gonna call it here today. We had a successful Lily Cove rival, and then we pulled a Ghastly and a Milo. So, I won't call it a bad day. We traded 2 encounters, basically. Thank you for joining me. I'll be live with some of Pyre sometime soon. Probably not all of Pyre, since that's gonna take so long to calc. So I'll do like it in bits. So like the area before Gauntlet, and then Gauntlet, and then that encounter, and then Summit maybe. Although Pyre Summit seems like hell to calc. And then I do actually want to do Pyre, what's it called? Pyre tag on day 100 because we are currently on day 92. So I might have to drag that out a bit. That's what I did too. Yeah. Yeah. Because what? That gives me 4 days. 4 days. That brings me to 96. Okay, maybe we do Maxi too as our day 100. Maybe that's what it is. First grunt is permatail and something else, man. I can imagine. Anyways, I gotta get going. I'll see you all soon. Have a good night, guys.